Hi Capricorn, welcome to the Animals Magic Shop. I'm Lisa with your weekly animal spirit message for May 2nd through May 9th. May 1st through May 8th, 2023, not 2022. And this is a one-card reading, but your animal this week may have multiple messages for you. Okay, let's get started. Animal spirits and guides, what would you like Capricorn to know? This is for Capricorn, please. Okay, Capricorn, you have snake. So first of all, for some of you, snake speaks of a need to transmute some type of toxins in your life. And a lot of times I'm getting, for a lot of you, this could have something to do with something that you're eating, something that you're doing, or something that you're thinking. Because there are all different types of toxins. Now, obviously, ones, that we could eat would be junk food or food that has a lot of chemicals in it because it's processed. Fast food isn't good for us. It could also be eating things that are high in calories, when we're trying to lose some weight or maintain our weight, not eating enough of the proper foods to achieve a balanced diet. So, you would know if this applies to you or not, Capricorn. And other toxins, could be people in our lives who we allow to get maybe closer to us than we want to. Sometimes that's necessary. Sometimes the toxic person in our life is a family member or a parent or a spouse or a friend or even a child. And obviously family members, especially children, you can't just walk away from that relationship. So you have to find other ways to work with this person. A lot of times just by letting them know that what they're doing is upsetting you and asking them to stop. People can't guess sometimes that what they're doing to us is stressful. A lot of times people don't even think about the stress that they're causing to us, and a lot of times it's not deliberate. So if you do have relationships in your life, Capricorn, that are toxic and you wish to keep those relationships, then by all means this would be a good week to think about how to approach the situation rather than confronting it this week directly. Give it some thought first, because during Mercury retrograde, we often blurt things out that we don't mean. We often make hasty decisions, but Mercury retrograde is also a time of change too. So think carefully first of how you would approach this person and then approach them thoughtfully and with care and consideration, because like I said, they may not even know that they are doing things that are stressing you out. Now, another way that you could be stressed is through your job. And if that's the case, again, give it some thought first. Don't just go and quit your job unless it's very abusive, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. And the same applies to a relationship. If anything is extremely abusive emotionally or physically, of course, then, you have to make a change and distance yourself from that person or that situation too. You know, if it's your workplace, perhaps it's not even the people that you work with or your boss, it's just the job itself. So this animal also symbolizes rebirth by shedding their old skin. And this is a good week for you to start working on some type of rebirth too, Capricorn, by shedding that which no longer serves you or that is poisoning you in some way, so to speak. You know, sometimes this can be literally, you know, through our own actions, you know, like I said before, what we eat. And it can also be our thoughts too, can be very toxic to ourselves. So make it a special point this week, Capricorn, to be good to yourself, to speak highly to yourself and in a compassionate and loving way. And that's maybe the most important thing of all, is how you view yourself and how you nurture yourself with your own words, because a lot of times we'll say things to ourselves that nobody would ever dream of saying to us, and we wouldn't dream of saying to another person. You know, sometimes we're really, really hard on ourselves. So be very mindful of that, especially Capricorn, you know, the thoughts that you feed yourself and how you lift yourself up instead of putting yourself down. Especially important this week, Capricorn. So take these as they resonate. You know, there's something for the majority of you that is holding you back from being your best self, you know, and something that's actually toxic in some way that you need to release, and then you can have your rebirth. And for others of you who are, you know, don't have any of those situations, just expect that there will be some type of rebirth for you starting this week. And, you know, it doesn't have to be, excuse my stomach, it's growling. I guess I need more food, speaking of food. And I'm not starving myself by any means. So, but my stomach is definitely complaining. So just be aware that a snake's rebirth isn't usually painful, or it doesn't have to be, but it does happen kind of slowly. You know, the snake skin slowly starts to detach from its body as the new skin grows and pushes it off. And then one day the snake just kind of slides out of his old skin and leaves it behind, and then he or she is a brand new snake. So, you know, it may take a while for whatever it is that you've been working on changing in your life, Capricorn, but once you do the groundwork and the hard work, then at the end it's going to be painless. Okay, so there's a positive thought right there. You know, the type of rebirth that you're going to have in the end will be painless, and it will set you free from your old skin. Okay, those are your messages this week. Thank you very much for being here, Capricorn. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.